me share this. Alrighty. So, y'all, I just have a little drop on sweetness, okay, during shadow work. This is my little drop. This is my little key. Hi, y'all. I hope that everybody is okay. I hope that everybody is feeling good. I hope that everybody is grounded in love, light, and power, you know? If you are not grounded, get grounded, okay? If you're not grounded, get grounded, all right? But anywho, hello. I am Intuitive Mom, and you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. All right. So I'm actually gonna do a reading tomorrow on this, maybe, right? Tomorrow's Friday, it's Venus Day, and I kind of want to do a really good love reading. I want to do like a self empowerment reading on this because I have been doing some cord cutting for some people. I have been doing cord cutting for some people in the collective. I have been doing community cord cuttings, and I've also been doing cord cutting for myself, right? Well, I didn't have to do too many for myself, but I did one for myself. Hello, amazing Grace. Hi, hun. So, but I had some people that, questions come up after because core are basically shadows. When the shadows come to the surface, it's important that we I definitely should not have pulled into this particular spot. I kind of want to I'm gonna pull into the bus spot because I need to be able to just zoom out. Okay, one kid, two kid. No. Look, I'm to my one kid, two kid. Nobody about to do this. Okay, so when you do like a cord cutting, like shadows come up. Okay, shadows that you um maybe have overlooked, or like boundaries start getting brought to the forefront. Where are your boundaries? Maybe they're physical boundaries, spiritual boundaries, mental boundaries, financial boundaries. Okay, all of this type of stuff come up, even like online boundaries, like social boundaries and stuff, right? So when it comes to like doing a cord cutting or whatnot, um it be this energy of, do I want to, okay, it came to the surface, do I want to let it go, right? Do I want to let it go? And so when you X out that energy, when you take out that energy, 111, when you take out that energy, you have to put something there. And so what I teach is putting love there, right? And it's more like a self-love as opposed to like occupying it with another person. Now there are things that come up where people they'll feel like this necessary to get in a relationship or have a friend, phone a friend, talk to certain people. So I actually been making sure that as I'm doing this cord cutting for the collective, I'm actually trying not to talk to too many people, right? I'm trying not to talk to too many people. My babies, they don't really need me like that, okay? They may feel like they do, but that's a part of the boundary that has to be filled with self-love, as opposed to feeling as if like I need another person here. I need my teacher, I need my healer, I need my friend, I need my mom, I need my my lover, I need this. Where Okay, I'm clearing out. Okay, I cord cut a old spiritual teacher, so I need to call my new teacher or my old therapist. Or I'm not a therapist, but a lot of people think that I am, okay? Or I need to call my new spiritualist, or I need to trauma dump on my new spiritualist. And because I'm cutting out my old spiritualist, or whatever the case is, right? So actually, when I teach a certain cord cutting, right? When I teach a certain cord cutting that I have taught to you guys, this is a part of the other part that I do, I had a sweet bath and I painted my toes. Okay. All right. Very abundant, very self love, super. I don't know. That's just super cute to me, right? Um, and another part that I teach that a lot of people don't really see, not teach, but that I do. This is a part of the spell work that I do is I'm actually on my end. What I'm doing is I'm sending so much love. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I'm sending so much love out, right? That it's so felt. It's felt. It's felt. It's impossible to not feel it. So that way, like, I don't want to really say this out loud because I don't want people to take advantage of this, but I don't want people to think that they can get away with not making a honey jar. Okay? Y'all come in, like the video. Y'all please like the video, okay? Actually, this particular craft is not witchcraft because I'm not a witch. I'm a goddess, so this is more like a goddess craft. Um, this particular craft is actually not going to land me where I don't want to go. It's actually going to take me to the place that I do want to go. And so that's why I teach it, and that's why I lead it, and that's why it's been taught to me by some of the biggest gurus and goddesses and divine leaders that I'm okay with teaching it, back 412 vibe. All right. So, this is a part of that sweetness that you have to give back. We don't use any spells or anything like that we wouldn't be okay with our kids saying out loud, like, I love myself. I'm empowered with myself. I don't teach anything that isn't about myself, and even with the divine mother, my Durga, my Kali, they're actually maternal. They're not just like fierce goddess. They only cut the things out of your life that are not healthy for you. Okay, they're not healthy for you or for other people around you, because I bow to the divine mother who is compassionate, who is um abundant, and who is seen in all. And it's almost the same as, love your neighbors and all that stuff. I see the divine mother in everybody. So the things that I teach here is definitely not any type of witchcraft, because I don't adhere to the word witches and warlocks or anything like that. So I absolutely agree with you that some type of witchcraft that people do teach, it will land them in a place. Purgatory is what it's called. Purgatory, aka hell on earth. And purgatory, it will land you in a place that they don't want to be in. And this is exactly why I say doing shadow work, because shadow work is addressing the dark things. You take the word shadow and then you take the word work. So addressing the dark situations in your life that you have literally just only looked forward at the light and you didn't turn around to address. Okay. So when you're doing that type of things and you turn around and you say, okay, well, I made a mistake here, or I made a mistake there, or whatnot, or and it's also not about just making mistakes, right? It's actually making choices that shadow work is not just about, self beating up yourself. It's not about that. Like, oh, well, let me take accountability for everything that I just did wrong in my life. No, it could also be accepting things that were done to you, that you were born into, that you have no way of changing. Okay. So there are some things that we can change in our shadows, and then there are things that you can't change. And so those type of things that come up in our shadows that we can't change, what we have to do is we have to dress them in a loving type of way. Okay, so this is why, like, after people do shadow work, that they feel called to take spiritual baths. I can always kind of tell, like, when people are talking to me and they're saying that they're doing shadow work, a lot of shadow work, because they'll be called to the bathtub, and not like hot baths either. Okay, take a nice little hot bath, but then they end up sitting in the bathtub forever, because it's milk in the bath, because there's honey in the bath, because there's sweetness in the bath, and they're just like filling their pores up, where they feel like dug them them um they dug them pimples and stuff out. You know, I talk about shadow work being, shadow and cords and attachments and stuff, they be in pimples. And so when we dig them out, we're naturally drawn to like sweetness. You start eating better, you start wanting to treat yourself better, you start putting different things in your body. Like, okay, well, I have to treat myself. And I'm not just talking about like it just being 100% healthy, but it's like, okay, well, I couldn't afford this, but it's time that I really treated myself. So now I'm going to treat myself to this. I'm gonna go buy them not 12 donuts, okay, because that's excessive for one person to eat 12 donuts. All right. I'm not a medical doctor, but that is very excessive for one person to eat 12 donuts, okay? Look, I lay all the way back in the bath and I was chanting my Durga mantra. That is very, like, that is sweetness. And that sweetness with the Divine Mother, with connection, and woke up overstimulated. Then you go outside and ground, okay? Like you go outside and ground and you just feel as, you know, you sending that energy back into the earth. Now, this is the thing. There are different ways that people are supposed to ground that naturally fit with their shadow work, okay? That fit with their shadow work. So like fire signs, getting in water is great, but water signs actually, like going outside into the sun, actually helps you ground. So I practice Western astrology. I practice Western astrology. I do not practice Western astrology, y'all. I practice Vedic astrology. So a lot of us fire signs are water signs, and a lot of the earth signs are air signs. Okay, and so a lot of water signs are air signs, and a lot of earth signs are fire signs, right? And so, hello guys, hello.
What's going on live?
Y'all so silly.
What is that? Let me roll out.
No. I'm on live. Not playing that junk. Right. That hip hop be hop. I'm not. You have good music on Thursday. No, not Thursday. Yeah, cut the air on. I have to go get some cheese. Okay, so Nas need cheese dip for his school. Right. And I'm just not being told, so somebody doesn't have their seatbelt on. Yeah. Thank you. But
we're going to HEB?
Yes. Okay, let me finish this live and then I'm gonna be done. So it's important that you make sure that you're doing the correct grounding process. You can do multiple ones, but the one that's just best for you is the one that match with your that kind of match with your 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. Okay, those are the grounding houses, 2nd, 6th, and 10. They are also your career houses, but they ground you as well too. So whatever energy you have there, or wherever you have Neptune as well too. Like if we're talking about Western astrology, whatever placement you have in Neptune, because Neptune is I'm gonna get overstimulated with some spiritual work sign. Okay, so look at your Neptune placement. I have Neptune in Capricorn. A lot of us actually have Neptune in Capricorn, so it requires us to go outside. I don't know why I always try to turn here. It's like forever. It's like a forever turn.
Don't be looking. I'm not. I just want to look at. Don't examine no girl.
So yeah, you want to make sure that you ground it. But even whatever is best for you, whatever is best for you though. Okay, always go with what your intuition is telling you.
Right now.
Always go with what your intuition is telling you, and then go with the next best thing. Okay. So if you did get she said I got overstimulated. So if you did get overstimulated, maybe going outside probably helped that a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? Like that water energy, it's a lot of communication happening in water because our bodies are filled with water as well too. So you got to think about that as well. So but anyways, putting sweetness, but like you said, you painted your toes, you they have been blocking the sun. You can move the sun. Don't forget, I told you about that. You can move the sun, you can move the stars. You're more powerful than they are. So you actually can move the sun, you can move the stars, you can move the clouds, you can call for rain, you can call for snow. So, and just remember, you're more powerful than they are.
Make sure we ain't gonna turn around. My pants. I got my AirPods in them and stuff.
Crazy, sire.
They do. No, we gotta turn around. We gotta turn around.
Ah.
We got to turn around. Yo, this is wicked. I can't go like that.
You gotta run back.
Come on.
Run?
Nah, I'm about to run.
Nah, we ain't gonna make
You
it.
can't run.
Nah, they ain't gonna take them. Like, it just took overnight, but it ain't gonna take like.
What's gonna get took over?
But it's raining.
It was raining.
Rain, go away. Come back another day. Get you some of that rainwater too, cause it's good energy right now. It's really good energy. If it's been raining, make sure you get some of that rainwater. Like especially if you've been called to do let me see. Let me look at the moon cycles. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that was such a crazy the way my face broke. Pause.
I gotta go. I got my AirPods, my house key,
So much.
Climax, my Aquaphor in the pockets. I need it. Go.
Turn it, be quiet.
Who am I without them items? Who am I?
Don't.
Bro, if you lose another pair of AirPods, bro, I'm slapping you.
He just got like boxes sitting up on his dresser. I gotta go slow with this kid here.
Come on, man.
Like, turn around, bro. Don't.
Why she turn around like that? Is he cool?
Hey. I ain't in the mood. Turn on flash your lights.
No, I'm not flashing my lights.
Tell big bro to move us.
She keep looking back.
Nervous.
I'm gonna make sure he ain't gonna get hit.
Man, you need to write down on the sidewalk then.
There's no sidewalk for real. It's bumpy. Respect the cycles.
FD.
Oh, you woke up overstimulated. The bath was after. Oh, okay. That's great. Rain, go away. Come back another day. But it's a full moon a new moon, not a full moon. A new moon on the 19th. So what's that, tomorrow? So yeah. So y'all, no cord cutting on Fridays. No cord cutting. I would not even have did a cord cutting today. I had somebody hit me up and ask me about a cord cutting, if I could do it. If they could do it on a Friday. And I'm like, clearly you didn't watch the video. I said we don't do any type of zombie work. We don't do any type of dark work on a Friday. That's for witches and warlocks and stuff. You know, we'll let them catch their karma by doing work on Friday, doing bad Venus energy, bad Venus work or whatever. We'll let them catch their karma for that. But us, high priestess and gods and goddesses, we don't do that. High priest, we don't do that. Okay, if you know, you know. If you don't, now you know. So I had to block someone on my Facebook. They started watching from a different page.
Pull it directly to the phone.
Yeah, the cord cutting stuff.
First row. Let's go.
Sire,
Let's get it.
the cord cutting stuff, it really brings out people. It brings out the shadows of other people.
Definitely got your stuff.
Nah, I don't go for that.
Slamming my door like that. crazy. I felt that stalk. Yeah. Yeah, it's out there. You know, sometimes you just have to ignore people too. You just have to ignore people. Some people, you know, when we do this type of work or whatnot, some people want to, because we are teachers and healers and hey,
How you doing?
Peachy, come on.
Have a good one.
Y'all have practice?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come on. Look.
Ah.
Y'all have a game on Friday?
Yeah, we got it tomorrow.
Tomorrow Friday.
You better be ready.
Yeah, he will be. He will be. He-
Don't be afraid to pack another breakfast sandwich in the morning.
Okay. Listen, when I do be packing extra, they don't be telling me how many I be needing stuff.
I bought one off of every day.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to pack extra then. His kids is so silly. I hope he got his pants. Do he have his pants? Okay, he have his pants. But yeah, BJ. Okay. He talking about y'all see what I'm saying? He talking about he buy my kids breakfast sandwich every day. So that means that my son is selling his breakfast every day.
Talk to her.
So you selling your breakfast every day?
No.
Yeah. Sure. You got your AirPods?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah. So the sweetness actually helps, like pouring more sweetness into yourself. It actually helps block out like the stalker energy. Like you won't, the more you pour into yourself, the less you will start feeling. You will feel of that stalker. Like you won't feel them. Like you will feel them, but you will be able to ignore them better. Okay, you'll be able to ignore them better. Like they really don't disappear. Like I'm gonna be so honest, like so honest, right? So honest. I have had the same stalker for wait 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What we on, 25? We on 25 this year, 25. So come February 2026, this person would have been stalking me since February 2026. That will be 9 years. Like they literally have been stalking me since COVID. Okay, they follow me from social media to social media. And I know when they're here because of course I know their energy, y'all. I know their energy. I know their energy. I know their energy. And every single time, and I'm not talking about that particular person that, you know, will actually speak out, but each one of my stalkers, they feel different in the energy. And so some of them, I actually do like this active truth spell. Y'all know the active truth spell, that's for everybody, where people expose themselves, okay? Those are the ones that they're gonna, you know, YouTube is helping me expose them. The internet, the other social medias is, I'm talking. The other social medias is helping expose them. And they're gonna come out, right? Because they feel as if they still need something from me. And my spirit guides, my divine team feels as if they are still to receive something from me. Even if I don't want to give it to them, that's not really my choice. I give it to collective. And if they choose to be in my collective, then they're gonna get it as well too. That's not my choice. It's not my choice. They get that, and they get their karma of being, you know, malicious, jealous, evil eyes, and stuff like that. It's up to them when I teach certain healing work to actually do the work. So it makes them be held accountable. It makes them be held accountable as well. When I do my cord cuttings, when I do my sweetness rituals, when I do any type of rituals, I make everybody that is present, that watch my stuff, and they do watch my stuff because y'all see them come out. I just snap my fingers, 1, 2, 3. I do a lot of praying before I actually come live. And Y'all see them expose themselves, okay? It's only been one, the long-term stalker. She's so good at being quiet that she's just so good at being quiet, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that because I don't want no chaos. I don't want to call people out like that. You know, she want this work. She got the healing. She give me credit without giving me credit because I get paid for everything that's taken. I get rewarded back tenfold. So I actually don't have a problem with anybody like coming on my page, because another thing that I'm getting ready to teach y'all this weekend, y'all, I have a money ritual for gossip. So every time somebody uses your name negatively, every time somebody stalks you or sends the evil eye, we turning that into cash this weekend. We turning that into cash money. So you can't be blocking out your blessings. You cannot be blocking out your blessings. Like, you know what? I'm about to block this person in my energy, or this, da-da-da-da-da. No. I'm turning all that negativity. We are alchemizing all of that negativity into some cash motherfucking money. Okay? So this weekend, y'all, we are doing a money ritual. And we about to turn this cord cutting into sweetness into some motherfucking money. And, you know, if they want to be mad about it, we gonna be paid about it. Like, and so that's what we doing. I announced it early, but I'm gonna let you guys know. Of course, we are going to do it on a Sunday, because this is ancestral. We either gonna do it on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know, but I'm gonna teach you the different type of way. You can do it any day. You can do it any day but Monday. And any day but Monday. Do not do money rituals on Mondays. I know that sounds crazy, but we're not gonna do our money rituals on Monday. Because I got stuff to do. Yes, okay? And we need our money instead of like focusing on, you know, like, well, you know what, this person doing this person doing that. We actually calling them out. We're actually calling them out so that we can get our paycheck. Like, hey, do you see how many, God, you see how many customers I have show up? Whether they come in love and light or they come with bullshit and spite, okay? Do you see how many customers I have? We're going to get paid. All right? And that's just how that goes. So, again, y'all, make sure that y'all are grounded in sweetness, because it is very much so important. You cannot do anything out of spite. I'm telling y'all that too before y'all do any money rituals as well. Like, we're not doing that we do not do any money rituals out of spite. Okay? We don't take back from them. We literally just, whatever they're sending, whatever they're spewing out, we take it and we alchemize it. We do not take anything. We don't take dirty money around here. We do not call in dirty money. We don't cash dirty checks. You know, we don't, because they don't really have any energy. They don't really have any energy to actually deposit into our banks. So what they're giving, they're actually sending it out to the universe, okay? Because a lot of them are actually afraid to contact us themselves. That's why they stalk and they're quiet. So they're actually scared to deposit into our banks directly, because there's a spiritual block right there. Y'all know Caliban, there's a spiritual block right there. So what end up happening is they deposit it into the universe by speaking ill of you to other people, going on social media, making posts about you, or spending hours on your page and sending you the evil eye, trying to, you know, destroy your businesses, destroy your readings, and all of that other good stuff. They spend hours doing that. So we're going to take that energy. We're going to take that energy because it's not anything else that we can pull from them. And so it's not fair. You know, as a real high priestess, as a spiritual leader, it's not fair that, you know, we go and sue somebody that's already poor. You know, I never really understood that. I could see if like they actually had something and we can call judgment on them, but you can feel it in the energy how spiritually broke they are. I don't care what they got in their pocket, but you can actually feel in the energy how spiritually, mentally, and emotionally broke they are. So we're not calling on that energy. We're just pulling from Because there's a boatload of energy, of negative energy just sitting there. So we're going to take that and we are going to alchemize it. And I'm going to show you guys how to alchemize that. How, you know, every shadow that was sent at you and projected towards you, you turn it into a check. That person I blocked was sending me the evil. I felt her grinning at me. Yeah. But it's gonna come a time where that grim, you're gonna just see the cash flow to you. You're gonna be like, oh shit, somebody was projecting something onto me because I just got this. I seen this number, I seen this sign. Okay, and you don't focus on the negative. You focus on the check. You focus on the abundance of it. So yeah. Not that you focused on it, but we just gonna alchemize it. So anywho, I love you guys and I will talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have a rich night. I might do a reading tonight. I might not. I'm not sure. I have to get home and see what I'm cooking for dinner. Okay. So I love y'all and I will talk to y'all later.